You have physical stress, you have mental emotional stress, and you have biochemical stress. So most people, when I say the word stress, they only think of the mental or the emotional stress, and we'll talk about that. But there's other stressors as well. There's the physical stress of what you're doing right now, which is sitting. That's an actual stress on the body. The body wasn't designed to sit for long periods of time. There's a biochemical stress. When you put substances or chemicals in your body that were never designed to be there, that's a stress on your body as well. So these things tend to create stress or strain on your body. And when the stress is overwhelming, that's when it leads to what we call pathology. Right? So right now, what are the top 3 killers in America right now? 7 out of 10 people will die of really 3 diseases.
Heart attack.
Obesity and diabetes and obesity-related conditions is number 3. Actually, they say that that's quickly overtaking number 2, which is cancer, and number 1 is heart disease. Okay? So think about it: heart disease, heart attack, stroke, cancers, all your cancers, breast, brain, bowel, and then your obesity-related conditions like diabetes are going to take 7 out of 10 American lives. And when I speak to audiences and I ask, would you like to die of cancer, nobody ever raises their hand. But the fact of the matter is, we just look at this room, 7 out of 10 of us will die of one of those 3 diseases. So when is a good time to really start thinking about your lifestyle choices? When you get cancer or before you get cancer? It's actually the best time is today. So let's talk about this. I'm giving you a survey, and we're going to go over that in just a little bit, because I like to give practical things. That, this is great. You're here on a Friday. I know it's probably a little bit of a hardship to get into this room, but I promise you the information is going to be very valuable. But it's only going to be valuable if you act on it, if you do something differently. If you don't do anything differently tomorrow as a result of what you learned today, then it was kind of a neat half hour, but your life didn't really change. Okay? And if I would ask you, Andrea, what's one of the most important things in your life, what comes to mind?
Family.
Most common response I get, right? Family. Usually the women say children before the husband, which I understand that, okay? But if we were to keep digging, you would say your parents, you would say maybe the work that you do here because it serves a greater purpose. So we all have things in our lives that are important, but one thing that I don't hear usually at the top 3 is myself or my health, right? And I would ask you, are you a mother?
Yeah.
Okay. How good of a mother can you be if you're not healthy? Are you doing your kids any good if you're sick, right? So we don't think about that, but we don't do our kids any good if we're ill, or we don't have energy, or we don't have the available energy to do everything that we need to do. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a busy person, right? And the word energy actually means the capacity to do work.